Back at Bismarck, where the Bobcats defeat the Aberdeen Wings 10-4. And Layne Sedevie here on the Bobcats postgame show joining us here. You know what? I'll ask you this first. How many times in your coaching career has your team scored 10 goals before tonight?
Never.
Happens on your 400th win.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. I was worried about how much steam they'd have left being, the situation that we'd be in with losing McLean and Volks. But, man, she was a wild one, but it was a heck of an effort, that's for sure.
Your team was right away, after a sluggish first period last night, pedal to the frickin' ground.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like we've turned, a little bit of a corner, got a little momentum. You could kind of feel that, you go into Aberdeen, it's a tough place to play, tough place to win, and felt like we did it in a pretty dominant fashion. Scores 6-0, but it was a great win, and then you think the hockey gods really aren't with you. We get McLean back, and hopefully it isn't long term, and then we lose Volks, we lose 2 centermen. And, like I said, it was one of those things where we had to travel, and I expected, I don't know about you, but I was tired, Friday, and I didn't play, so felt like we would have our legs back tonight.
You guys pounced on opportunity tonight. Scott Langer gets teed up there, unsportsmanlike, get a 5-on-3. You call your timeout, you score. Happens again late second. 5-on-3, no timeout, but you score again. 2 for 2 on the 5-on-3, and really just using those 2 goals to help demolish the Wings here.
Yeah, kind of my fault to call timeout. It's one thing we haven't worked on lately in practice is our 5-on-3. So I felt like if we could get one there, we still had quite a bit of time, with the power play to start the following period. So, I wanted to call a timeout, and luckily enough, it only took us 15 seconds. So, I don't know, worked out.
All right. You made the comment you did on Thursday about 400. Now that it's a 10-4 win, and you can have a day off tomorrow and a week to think about this 5-point weekend for one. Big win tonight. All the people have gotten you here, Byron Poole, who gave you the reins in 2010, and everything that's led to it, all the coaches and players you've seen over the years, the assistants you've had, whether it's Rother and Laz and Hendy. Just a reflection on what 400 wins means to you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I told the guys in the locker room. Obviously, thanks to Tom and Byron for the phone call. It's pretty cool to be able to do it in your hometown. That's where I grew up and played high school hockey. And I was told once, good players make good coaches, and maybe some people maybe have their opinions on me. But Garrett Roth, Garrett Hendrickson, Hunter currently have worked with great people, and really all the players that have played through this program are what really brings this to me full circle for 400 wins. I told the guys in the locker room I'm so thankful that they were able to do it at home in front of our fans. That just means the world to me.
They drenched you too. With what, do you know?
I think a little bit everything. I'm soaked from head to toe. Pretty cool memory. I know it's one that you never know how long you're going to do this. So it's one of those things that I said what I said on Thursday. You just don't like thinking about it. I don't think I've ever been so nervous going out for the third period. Not even when I played, but just really cool.
So it did get to you. You had 400 on your mind.
Yeah, it was. It's one of those things where I think I hit 300 and didn't even know it until after the post-game show. But there's this guy that does our radio shows that keeps bringing up 397, 398, 399, and so it's just hard not to think about it. It's a lot of wins. A lot of games of fortunate to coach for this program.
You're one of only a handful at whether it's college or USHL, NAHL, NHL, American Hockey League, who has ever reached 400 wins. Does that hit you that you're one of an exclusive group?
Yeah, it's really cool. I think it's I don't know. It seems like time flies, Corey. It's just I should say time flies when you're having fun. I love what I do. I love the kids. I don't know if 500 hits or whatever, but this is definitely one that I will never forget. I mean, it's you see what you just touched on. You see coaches, a big deal when they hit 100 wins, and it's just so dang hard to get to that number.
All right, back to the game and your team. After New Year's Eve, we're thinking, where is this Bobcat team? Where are they going to go? You have this 13-game stretch of North Iowa for 4, 5 with Aberdeen, 4 with St. Cloud, 2 straight road weekends coming up. It seems like the Bobcats have passed with flying colors so far in January.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like that break really hurt us. 2 of them did, 1 of them didn't. But I feel like we've gained some traction, some momentum. Hopefully we can, have a good week where we can get our rest and, kind of move forward, because obviously we have to go on the road here for a bit and, really keep things going. That's the whole thing. As good as this weekend is, we got to find a way to keep gaining traction. And I mean, the big thing is we keep playing the game the right way, like we have been. You'd like to think more times than not you're going to put yourself in a good spot at the end of the night.
I saw your wife and daughter behind you there in section 4 or 5. Any words with them afterwards?
Yeah, I mean, just really cool. I mean, obviously my wife and my little girl. It's one of those things where it's Layne's not the biggest hockey fan, and it actually probably works out really well, because I think obviously I forgot Nico as well. Some of the scouts, Nico, Clarkey, obviously they're a big part of what we do here, but I don't like to talk to people after games very often. It's just one of those things where I just I don't know. It's like time away, but that's why it's kind of nice to go home. My wife doesn't pick on me about the game when we play bad, or she just says good game. And but my daughter, I mean, that's so cool. It just changed my life. I know if I didn't have my daughter, I'd probably be screaming like a lunatic on that bench still. And she's told me ever since she was able to talk that she doesn't like when Dad screams and yells. So got to pick your spots.
Did this game get her back into hockey?
I don't know. She loves it. She does. She really, well, I should say she loves scratch, because scratch has been to her school twice already this year. So it's it's a good, a great place to play, Corey. Just all around. I mean, this is one of the most historic franchises in junior hockey. So look at our fans, look at the support we've had. It's just, to me, that's what makes it a great place to play.
All right, Layne, no more counting wins. 401, 402, forget about it.
Thank you, Corey.
Thank you, Layne.